this one across the 45 before he's brought down. After one. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Play action now. Shuck. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Play action. Shuck. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Little short pass here to Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. On play action, Shuck. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Shuck now to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Devon Vele from 19 yards away. And the Saints take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now for the point after. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
14. Jaguars 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, Ron. There we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll drop this one off with ETN. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Lawrence. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A give running right, ETN. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. A give to ETN running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Hey, Jupiter.
Now Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's second and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, run. Sink right. Hey, Soko, so hot. 11. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Parker Washington in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Saints 14. Jaguars 12.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. Turn up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. That is incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. A very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now he's going to step up and run. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, 30 left. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Play fake, Shuck. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jags are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. 58 yards rushing now on 8. Carries for him so far.
A good run there off right tackle. In an old school NFL football, the right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted by the Saints. They'll take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. He'll try and do this himself. And now another one thrown incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. And his kick is right there. It's good, and it will push the lead up to 5. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Spinning away. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
He'll get this off DTN. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shove a nice tackle on that play. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game.
Hey, let's go.
1st and 10 here.
Hey, Soko, so hot. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue before giving up any more yardage.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Soko, so hot.
Lawrence will throw. Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the up, and came through with a big-time pick six.